teaching you how to use what I call note toss at home with your child. Usually I use this big blanket that I've made. This is called the treble clef and the bass clef on. And I usually put some rolls of masking tape on there and in different places, and then ask the child to toss a beanbag to the different notes. And if they land on it, they get a point. So you can play it as a game. But I understand not everybody has beanbags, so I've taken the liberty of actually simplifying this whole process. And just take masking tape and put it on my basement floor. All right, so over here, I have some various ways of catching the balls, which I'm gonna be using in lieu of masking tape. I'm gonna use that instead. And so there's pots and pans, which you should have at home. And then over here, I just found, like my youngest son has like a ball pit, but any kind of ball would work. And basically what you're gonna have the child do is toss, you know, to the different places on the staff and try to see if they can land the correct note. So just to go over what those notes are, you can see that all of my notes right now are in spaces, and this is I'm gonna pretend like this is the treble clef staff, okay? So the treble clef staff, I have some letters here that I'm gonna pull out. We have F for the first space, A for the second space, C for the third space. And you could also, by the way, if you don't have a basement, you could do this, and you're worried about your floors, you could do this in the garage with masking tape. Because basically all you need is masking tape, a ball, and some pots and pans, which we all probably have at home. So, and the other thing that you could do in lieu of masking tape is use string. If you wanted to do it on your carpet or something, that would also work. And then there's, you know, you don't have to worry about your floors getting messed up. So I have hardwood floors, so that's why I'm doing this downstairs in the basement. Because I'm not really worried about basement floors. So, all right. So the spaces for the treble clef spell the following word: F-A-C-E. All right. So this is one of the ways that we read music. The staff is like a universal way of reading music. So if I want to throw to, if I say to my child, you know, hey, can you throw to F? They should be aiming for the green bowl there, all right? They get it in, they get a point. Obviously, my skills could use a little bit of work. So a lot of the kids end up beating me in lessons because I'm not that coordinated. But the point of it is more to obviously have fun and, you know, start learning about the staff and about music and kind of hold those skills over. So for the lines, we're gonna do every good boy does fun. And what I would just do, now I only brought down 4 pots and pans, but I have more. But what I would just do is I'd put each pot and pan now on the lines, okay? And again, can you throw the note, can you throw the ball to the G note? Okay, so I'm aiming for the second pot. And I try to throw, bounces out, okay? And again, you guys can do this back and forth as a game. So I hope that that was a little bit helpful to you and, you know, would make the practice a little bit more fun at home too. So certainly something that if you're a current student, you could do, we could do during lessons if you let me know ahead of time. And I would just bring out my blanket at that point, since I'll be in my music studio upstairs, AKA my study. Or you could do it at home too, and just try out and see what you think. Leave a comment below and let me know. All right, thanks so much, guys. Stay sane through all this. You're doing great. Bye.
Hey, I'm gonna take off early, beat the traffic.
Hey, will you pick up my prescription?
Of course.